My name is Obad.
Fennec Fox. The Fennec Fox, Vulpes zirda, is a small nocturnal fox found in the Sahara of North Africa. Its most distinctive feature is unusually large ears. The name Fennec comes from the Arabic word for fox, and the species name zirda has a Greek origin that refers to its habitat. The Fennec is the smallest species of canid in the world. Coat, ears and kidney functions have adapted to a high temperature, low water, desert environment. In addition, its hearing is sensitive enough to hear prey moving underground. The Fennec has a lifespan of up to 10 years in the wild. Its main predators include the caracal and the African varieties of eagle owl. Families of Fennecs dig out dens and sand for habitation and protection, which can be as large as 120 meters squared, 1,292 square foot, and adjoin the dens of other families. Precise population figures are not known but are estimated from the frequency of sightings. These indicate that the animal is currently not threatened by extinction. Knowledge of social interactions is limited to information gathered from captive animals. The species is usually assigned to the genus Vulpes, however, this is debated due to differences between the Fennec fox and other fox species. The Fennec's fur is prized by the indigenous peoples of North Africa, and in some parts of the world, the animal is considered an exotic pet. Named the Funk Caribs, who lives in the Arabian Peninsula and North Africa.
Description:
The Fennec fox weighs about 1.53-5 pounds, 0.68-1.6 kilograms, with a body length of between 24-40 centimeters, 9/16 in. It is around 20.3 centimeters, 8 in, tall. It is the smallest species of canid in the world. The tail has a black tip and is around 3/4 of the length of the head and body, while the ears can be between 10-15 centimeters, 3.95-9 in, long. Its name comes from the Arabic word fennec, which means fox, and the species name zirda comes from the Greek word xeros, which means dry, referring to the fox's habitat. The coat is often a cream color and fluffy, which deflects heat during the day and keeps the fox warm at night. The Fennec's characteristics are the largest among all foxes relative to body size and serve to dissipate heat, as they have many blood vessels close to the skin. The ears of a Fennec are sensitive enough to hear prey that may be underground. The soles of its feet are protected from the hot desert sand by thick fur.
Social behavior.
Information on Fennec fox social behavior is mainly based on captive animals. The basic social unit is thought to be a mated pair and their offspring, and the young of the previous year are believed to remain in the family even after a new litter is born. Playing behavior is common, including among adults of the species. Captive animals engage in highly social behavior, typically resting while in contact with each other. Males tend to show more aggression and urine marking around the time of the female's estrus cycle. They have been seen to bury feces by pushing soil with their noses or hind feet when in captivity. Much remains unknown of their basic ecology and behavior in the wild, and the 2004 report by the International Union for Conservation of Nature stated that in-depth study of the species, with particular emphasis on habitat use and population dynamics in the wild, is overdue.
Diet and hunting.
The Fennec fox is a nocturnal omnivore. Food sources include rodents, insects, birds and eggs. An individual can jump up to 2 feet, 61 centimeters, high and 4 feet, 120 centimeters, forward, which helps it catch prey and escape predators. When hunting, large-eared foxes such as the Fennec, or the bat-eared fox, can seem to stare at the ground while they rotate their heads from side to side to pinpoint the location of prey, either underground or hidden above ground. The species is able to live without free water, as its kidneys are adapted to restrict water loss. A Fennec's burrowing can cause the formation of dew. They are also known to absorb water through food consumption, but will drink water if available.
Reproduction.
Fennec foxes are social animals that mate for life, with each pair or family controlling their own territory. Sexual maturity is reached at around 9 months old. In the wild, mating usually occurs between January and February, for litters to be born between March and April. However, in captivity most litters are born later, between March and July. Although births can occur year-round, the species usually breeds only once each year. The copulation time has been recorded as lasting up to 2 hours and 45 minutes. Following mating, the male becomes very aggressive and protective of the female, providing her with food during her pregnancy and lactation periods. Gestation is usually between 50 to 52 days, although there have been 62 and 63-day gestation periods reported from foxes in captivity. The typical litter is between 1 and 4 kits, with weaning taking place at around 61 to 70 days. When born, the kit's ears are folded over and its eyes are closed, with the eyes opening at around 10 days and the ears lifting soon afterwards. The lifespan of a Fennec fox has been recorded as up to 12 years in captivity but only up to 10 in the wild. The species is found in North Africa and Asia. The range is from Morocco through to Egypt, as far south as northern Niger and as far east as the Sinai Peninsula and Kuwait, Saudi Arabia and Arab Emirates, and Empty Quarter Desert and Dana in the Arabian Peninsula. A Fennec fox's typical den is dug in sand, either in open areas or places sheltered by plants with stable sand dunes considered to be their ideal habitat. In compacted soils, dens can be up to 120 square meters, with up to 15 different entrances. In some cases different families interconnect their dens, or locate them close together. In soft, loose sand, dens tend to be simpler with only one entrance leading to a single chamber.
Population.
The Fennec fox is classified as least concern on the red list, and as a CITES Appendix I species not necessarily threatened with extinction, but whose trade must be controlled to avoid utilization incompatible with their survival. It is often hunted by humans, though it does not cause any direct harm to human interests, such as livestock. Like other foxes, it is prized for its fur by the indigenous people of the Sahara and Sinai. Current statistics on population are not known, but the population is assumed to be adequate based on observations of traders commonly trapping Fennec foxes in northern Africa for exhibition or sale to tourists. In southern Morocco, the Fennec fox is commonly seen in sandy areas away from permanent human settlements.
Predators.
The Fennec fox's main predators are caracals and the various African varieties of eagle owl. Other possible predators include jackals, striped hyenas and the saluki, a greyhound-like domestic dog local to the area. However, Fennec foxes are considered very difficult to capture, and reports of predators other than the eagle owl are considered to be anecdotal and questionable. Fennec foxes are commonly trapped for sale to the pet trade and for fur by the human population of northern Africa. In southern Morocco in particular, their meat is not eaten because it is considered to be foul-smelling.
Classification.
The species was previously classified in the genus Phenicus, but has since been reclassified to the genus Vulpes, which includes a variety of other types of foxes. Scientists have noted that while there are similarities, there are many differences that set the Fennec fox apart from other fox species, including both physical and social traits. This has led to two conflicting classifications: Vulpes zirda, implying that the Fennec fox is a true fox, and Phenicus zirda, implying that the Fennec fox belongs to its own genus. Physically, the Fennec lacks the musk glands of other fox species, and has only 32 chromosome pairs, while other fox species have between 35 and 39. The species also displays behaviors uncharacteristic of foxes, such as living in packs while most other fox species are solitary.
As pets.
The Fennec fox is bred commercially as an exotic house pet. Breeders tend to remove the young kits from the mother to hand rear, as tamer and more handleable foxes make better pets and are therefore considered more valuable. The species is classified as small wild/exotic canid by the United States Department of Agriculture, along with the coyote, dingo, jackal, and Arctic fox, and is considered the only species of fox, other than the domesticated silver fox, which can properly be kept as a pet. Although it cannot be considered domesticated, it can be kept in a domestic setting similar to dogs or cats. A breeder's registry has been set up in the USA to avoid any problems associated with inbreeding. The legality of owning a Fennec fox varies by jurisdiction. As with many exotic pets, the French aviator and writer Antoine de Saint-Exupéry made a reference, in a letter written to his sister Didi from Cape Juby in 1918, to his raising a Fennec that he adored. Saint-Exupéry also mentioned encountering a Fennec when wandering in Sahara when his plane crashed there in 1935. The Fennecs he had known in these two contexts are considered to have inspired the fox character in Saint-Exupéry's The Little Prince.
Algerian national emblem.
The Fennec fox is the national animal of Algeria. Citation needed. It also serves as the nickname for the Algerian national football team, Les Fennecs.